Now, David, the question we want to pose to you is, what would you do if you're in a new relationship, the girl's lying in your bed, and she rips one?
Hey everybody, and welcome to VAL Talk. We are going to be bringing you some fun topics that we must cover. And today I am joined by my beautiful friend, co-host, and beauty expert, Miss Cait Kiernan.
Hi everybody. Hello there.
Caitlin, I'm loving you in this blue, gorgeous, bold color.
Thank you. Well, you know, I saw you on TV and you're wearing a similar dress, and I thought, oh, that's a good look.
Okay, well, do that. You're rocking it too, sister. So blue must look good on everybody, right?
Blue is a good color.
That's so sweet. I like it too because it's bright, it's happy, it's not too out there.
Well, it's universally flattering.
Yes. Oh, there you go. And that's what it's all about, ladies. We
Yeah.
want to be universally flattered. Okay, so we want to talk about something that I think all of us need to know about and discuss.
Okay.
How do you handle? I feel like there are so many things in life that happen to us and we don't really necessarily know how to handle them, but they're things that we all can relate to and that we all go through.
Yeah.
And one of which I want to talk about is, how do you handle when you're dating this new guy, you're laying in bed, you're watching a movie, and you start to have like a little bit of a stomach ache. And all of a sudden,
oh my God, and this is going no place good.
You fart. I mean, basically you fart.
Well, the honest truth is, we've been together for a couple years now, and she still hasn't farted in front of me.
That you know of, Julius.
Actually, sleeping doesn't count.
And you don't know how loud it was, and you're like trying to hold it in, and you're like seeing if he fell asleep yet. I mean, has it happened to you? Because it's happened
of course
to me.
it's happened to everybody.
I know. That's why we have to talk about it, girls. Okay, so what have you done when this has happened to you? Because I'll tell you what happened to me.
I mean, you know, it's dependent on the situation.
Okay.
I would expect you to be a classy lady.
It just shows that she's human, just like me. I wouldn't take it any sort of way.
If you're sitting watching a movie and you're on a leather couch and it's like loud,
right,
and like,
oh yeah, like how loud is it? You're not sure if he heard because you're not sure how loud the television.
If you don't know that he heard, it's best to just act like it didn't happen.
Okay, I think so too. Well, because I had a situation where like I had eaten a lot of pasta. I was out. It was like a long day, and then the guy that I was hanging out with was like, "Do you want to come over and watch a movie?" I was like, "Oh, sure." I was kind of into him, and I'm laying down. It's at 21 Jump Street with that hot Channing Tatum, and I'm laughing. And when you laugh, like that makes it worse.
No.
Okay, so we're laying down, and I'm like, "Oh gosh!" And his bathroom is downstairs, and so clearly, like, if I have to go often, I'm like, it's a big mission. It's like I gotta go all the way downstairs, and then I have to come all the way back up, and I'm like, oh gosh, how long am I in the bathroom for? Like, is he like looking at his watch? I'm embarrassed. So finally got to a point I was like holding in my stomach. I was just in pain. I wasn't enjoying the film, and I just had to say, you know, I'm really sorry. I have a little bit of a stomach ache. It's embarrassing, but I just have a stomach ache, so I just have to tell you. I said that because it was just so weird, and I just couldn't handle my own pain anymore.
And did you fart in front of him?
No, it was getting to the point where like I had to fart, and like my stomach was killing me, and I was like trying to make sure it was silent. And then I was just like, I have to go to the bathroom, even though it's a mission. I mean, that's, you know, that was me.
So
I just kind of flat out said something.
So you told him, and then you went downstairs and you farted?
I went to the restroom, whatever.
Okay,
like,
listen
we're
to me,
human.
people.
It happens.
Don't do it. Don't handle yourself like that.
Okay, Caitlin, come on.
This is my suggestion.
I tried to keep it quiet for as long as I could.
Here are my rules.
Okay.
If it's silent and deadly.
But I was in pain. No, it wasn't smelly. Ew, God forbid.
Well, that can happen. So you have to. How do you handle that? Well, the
Right.
smelly one is okay if you can move the dynamic.
You can always walk away like 8 feet, rip one, walk back.
So you have a tactic behind this, Julius.
See, he does.
You got to make that move quick.
yeah,
Because
stealth, like
yeah.
a freaking panther.
So you've got to have a game plan.
Absolutely.
The second thing is if it's just quiet, then you just act like it didn't happen.
Absolutely.
You don't need to tell people.
Right,
You don't
but
have to
I
be
was-
completely forthcoming.
I was just in pain for so long. I didn't know what to do.
But then there's that situation when you're laying in bed.
Right.
It's like maybe one of the first few times that you're like, you know, been intimate.
Right.
It's those awkward moments, you know, those
Exactly.
first few nights where you like don't go to the bathroom when you're there.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like those weird things.
Exactly. Okay, so
If
be
you
be
fart-
as uncomfortable as you can for as long as you can, like I did, and then sometimes you just have to.
So I think it really depends on like the fart. I think like if
I wasn't farting. I was in pain.
I'm
My
not
stomach
saying
was
you.
hurting.
I'm saying
Yes,
like
okay.
in general. Like if you.
I'm glad we cleared the air. No pun intended.
But I think that if you fart in front of a guy, you either have to laugh about it,
Yes.
or you have to make a joke.
Make fun of yourself.
You'd be like, oh my God, are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's great. Blame it on him. I love that.
And
Okay,
he'll
perfect.
be like, you know.
It's
yeah.
always the guy's fault, ladies. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's always the man's
If you
fault.
can handle it with humor
Yes.
and not be like, well, it depends. If it's like a big, wet, nasty
Oh,
part
God.
that goes on forever, like,
Okay,
I don't
women
know.
are capable of that, Caitlin.
I mean, I am. After a night of like wings and beer and bowling.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
true. Well, that's a really fun one. Well, ladies, we want to hear how you would handle if you were in this situation. So be sure
Or tell us your experiences.
Yes, by all means.
Yes.
So you can tweet me at Val Greenberg. You can tweet Caitlin at Cait Kiernan.
Yep.
And you can check out you'vebeenvalidated.com. And like I said, we want to hear your comments.
We want to hear it.
You've been validated to be comfortable when you're uncomfortable.